One thing people need to understand about extremely nice, kind, loving people is that their other side is just as extreme. It's the hell they have survived that makes them gentle. Don't mistake their self-control for weakness. The beast inside them is sleeping, not dead.
The size of your dreams must always exceed your current capacity to achieve them. If your dreams do not scare you, they are not big enough. If you start off with a small dream, you may not have much left when it is fulfilled, because along the way, life will test your dreams and make demands on you.
Healing is weird. Some days you're okay and you're doing just fine. Other days it still hurts like it's fresh. It's a process with no definitive time frame. You just have to keep going and know that when all is said and done, you're going to be okay. You're going to make it, dear. I trust you.
Don't be in such a hurry about getting what you want and going where you're going. You see, the longer you live, the more experience you have. And so that means the longer you live, the wiser you should get. Many of the things that some of you are going through right now that you think are just the most awful thing in the whole world, you give it 20 years and you'll look back and say, man, did that ever change me? Boy, did that bring me closer to God. Take time to learn the things you need to learn, so when you get where you're going, you'll be able to stay there. And not just get somewhere and then lose that place.
It's easy to have faith when everything is going well. But remember, it's the hurricane that tests the strongest trees. Will you remain standing?
When you believe in yourself, you don't need to convince anybody about how great you are. When you are content with yourself, you don't need the approval of anyone else. And when you accept yourself, the world will accept you.
Daily reminder. In this short period of time, try your best to be happy and to make others happy.
Speak without being offensive. Listen without being defensive. And always leave your opponent with their dignity.
Learn how to enjoy yourself. Learn how to enjoy yourself with all of your imperfections and your weaknesses, knowing that you are no surprise to God. He knows dumb stuff that we're going to do that we haven't even done yet, and he's already pre-decided to love us unconditionally and to work with us all the way through and never give up on us.
Your life is your own. Don't waste it trying to be what others expect you to be. And don't sacrifice your happiness to make everybody else happy. And don't give up on your dreams to build other people's dreams. Your life is your own. Be who you want to be.
I'm leaving home for the coastline.
Remember that most of your stress comes from the way you respond to a situation, not necessarily the way life really is. Adjust your attitude, change your perspective, look for the good in all situations. Take the lesson and find new opportunities to grow, and let the extra stress, worrying, and overthinking go.
You can go from failure to success, but you can't go from excuses to success.
So it's not selfish to put yourself first.
No, it's self-full.
It's self-full.
It's self-full to be first, to be as good as possible to you, to take care of you, to keep you whole and healthy. That doesn't mean that you disregard everything and everyone, but you want to come with your cup full. You know, my cup runneth over.
Yeah.
What comes out of the cup is for y'all. What's in the cup is mine. But I gotta keep my cup full.
This quote freed me. You can't make peace with somebody who only knows war. Take a moment and think about that person in your life who you cannot make peace with. It is not your fault. You are not crazy. All they know is war. and all they desire is war. War is like oxygen to them. And if they can't find it, they will create it. It might be a sibling. It might be a significant other. It might be a friend. It might be a coworker. Those individuals who do not know peace, they do not want to know peace. All they know, all they long for, all they desire is war. So give yourself some grace, because peace was never an option.
Here's another key phrase: all work is good. You may not like your job, but if it's the stepping stones to get you to where you want to go, you got to appreciate your job. You don't have to have a passion for your job. But don't look down on some menial job you have to do to finally get you to where you want to go. No job is menial. No, every job is noble.
You grow in proportion to the weight you take on voluntarily. And it's also true that we have no idea what the upper limit to that is, right? So, you know, you've met remarkable people in your life. People can do remarkable things. And there are inevitably people who took on remarkable burdens. And because they did that, their development was forced by necessity. They were forced by necessity to grow beyond what they were. And who knows what the limit to that is?